bail application. Action Learning Step 3. Counsel, may you please begin your submission?
May it please your worship, I'm Moses C.E. Kai, and I appear before you for the prosecution to oppose the grant of bail for Mr. Cornell. Will your worship wish to be refreshed about the fact in the instant case?
No.
Okay. Now, with your worship's permission, may I start outlining the 3 submissions that I'm going to deliver?
Yes.
All the submissions are in accordance with the principles set forth in the Bail Act 1976, Section 5, subsection A, B, and C. And my first submission is about the severe nature and potential danger of the instant case. My second submission will base on the defendant's previous conviction for similar offenses as to the instant one. In my last submission, we'll try to prove the nature of the defendant's association that will lead the defendant to interfere with the witness, in this case, the landlord. Now, with your worship's approval, may I start my first submission?
Of course.
I'm sure your worship is aware of the fact that the attack, as evidenced by the landlord, was not between 2 ordinary citizens, but 2 groups of gang members, which indicates the danger for escalating conflict which may easily went out of control and will cause very serious consequences. As a result, this kind of attack should lead to warrant of a lengthy custodial sentence. Also, regarding this point, there's a very great possibility for the defendant to abscond. My second submission will base on the defendant's previous conviction for similar offenses as to the instant one. 2 years ago, there's assault committed by the defendant when he drugged a shopkeeper, and 18 months ago, there's another assault committed by the defendant again when he tried to drug the barmaid. Now, there could be assault again, which is the 3rd time for the defendant to commit similar offenses. So it is very likely that the custodial sentence will be much longer. That means the defendant will be motivated to abscond. My last submission will try to prove the nature of the defendant's association that will lead the defendant to interfere with the witness, in this case the landlord. Actually, the defendant is a member of gang from either archangels or devils. The nature of the organization determines that it would not fear law or regulation too much as an ordinary citizen would. Because those gang members are both used to these situations and they are skilled in threatening people and they knows how to contact the landlord. In this case, the landlord is under the danger to be threatened, which means there's a possibility for the defendant to approach the landlord and to persuade him not to give evidence in the court. Well, this is pretty much the end of my submission. If, however, I haven't convinced your worship to reject granting bail for the defendant, may I invite your worship to consider bail on 3 conditions. First condition, the defendant will provide more sureties in terms of cash bails for his attendance at trial. Secondly, the defendant will be prohibited from visiting the bar again. And thirdly, the defendant will be prohibited from approaching the witnesses, in this case the landlord. Your worship, these conclude my submissions, unless there is anything further with which I can assist you.
That is all. Thank you very much, Moses. Just a few comments for improving for your real bail application. I think hopefully next time you will rely less on your actual iPad. And
Yes.
Keep more eye contact with the judge.
Okay.
Apart from that, I think it was good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.